Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. Yesterday we had a silver, unfortunately. It was a pretty tough game altogether, and that's what happens. Alright, so here we are in Greenland. Beautiful scenes, by the way. Let me just say, I would give a lot to be here. Okay, so we have a cove or something similar, I guess a bay you could call it, to the left here to our west. So I'm thinking, let's check some of the significant places. I wonder if this matches up. Ilulissat. I know this is one of the more, like I said, significant cities. There's also Nuuk to check, although I don't think this is Nuuk. It could be. So let's not rule anything out. I would love to get forward a little bit faster, but seeing that we have Trekker, it might not be so easy. Would love to see this other side of town over here, just in case, right? This was a sign. Yellow something. That's not great. This. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to read that. Yeah, probably not going to be able to read that. But wow, this is gorgeous. And there's actually not anything else. So I do worry that we won't find anything, actually. No clues or anything like that. Well, it's an expensive jacket that guy has. Hoping to see some writing on one of these buildings that references where we are. I don't think this is Ilulissat anymore. I think this is a very, very small place that may not be very visible. Anyway. Ooh. This could be it. This also says Ikoravik Ator or something. Let's look for Ikoravik. And we're not going to be more north than that. A lot of things that start with Q as well. Nothing here starts with Q, okay. This could be bad. And if I lose my points, so be it, I guess. I mean, Greenland is just so difficult. I bet you it's down here. Ooh, it wasn't. Thank God I didn't change it. I was considering placing down here, near this cluster, but it was a lot kind of colder, I guess. So maybe north, a little bit more barren. We were in Ukusisat. That was tough. That was tough. I'm just glad I kind of got in the region. All right, next up. Roof rack, Laos. Yes. We have the Laos flag and a communist flag. So Laos, on the right side. And there's only a couple cities with coverage in Laos. So I'm thinking this should be easy enough if we can just find a little bit of a reference to the whatever city it happens to be. I mean, we won't be looking for very long, right? So my first thought, BNTN, is a solid pick. Phon Savan and Vang Vieng, I believe, also have coverage. And I think you'll get sometimes coverage near Paxi, but I don't think that's as common. That's Indonesian .in there. And it's nothing. Oh, it is readable. Okay. Savannakhet. So here, I've maybe never gotten around in this location, so this is very interesting. Cool though, very nice. I think we're along the main road in the center of the town. I would say that's not too crazy to think, and it kind of veers off to the east after. So very, very nice. We got a 5K 93 kilometers away from where we started. I will take that. Next up. Long empty road in the middle of nowhere. And the sign that I wanted to see is gone. My first thought is somewhere in Latin America, but I'm not sure yet. Let's keep going. We have a white car, important to note. Where could this be? I guess Ecuador, Colombia, possibly. The sun is just directly overhead. Ecuador would not be a bad guess then, considering it is on the equator. The sun would be overhead then, right? So, something to consider. Does the car have a yellow license plate? It does not, right? Another thing that would point us away from Colombia and towards Ecuador. We're heading east, by the way. Colombian cross here? No. Another thing pointing us towards Ecuador. So I would say probably somewhere in Ecuador. Somewhere flat, by the way. Let's not place it right in the mountains. Say closer to Guayaquil is where you would find flatland. So this says kilometer 44 of something. Not very useful. We're heading southeast now on a road that looks pretty unpopulated. So let's go the other way. Let's go the other way for a little bit and see if we get better signs. Would be great. But if we're going to end up with, and this is just another kilometer sign, isn't it? Yep. If we're going to end up with no information, I would say an Ecuador guess is a good thing regardless. I don't feel too bad about leaving it where I placed it. Have a drink of water while we travel along here. 51 seconds. And here we are, reaching a little bit of something, but nothing that crazy. I am yet unsure what to think. Of course, there was that sign kind of at the very beginning that just disappeared as soon as I moved because it was in another dimension. Don't know if it would have been possible to see. Don't know if it would have even helped me. What I can say is we're going to go this whole round probably without seeing a single thing. So I'm wondering if I just place here-ish. I don't know. Mexico. Sun was directly overhead, so that couldn't have helped. I looked at the pole. I didn't see an octagonal pole, so I was like, okay, probably not. And that was it. I didn't really see anything else that could have told me that it would be Mexico, I think. That's a tough one. I lost all my points. And we're out. Another non-gold day. And Geoguessr. It brings you up just to push you back down, right? But okay. Here we have some climbable type poles. I don't know what to call those ones specifically. This feels, I don't know, French maybe. This roux. Or French speaking at the very least. That is a French type of sign. Feels more southern France. I like that sign. Okay, doesn't help, but it is all in French. So France is not a bad guess at all. And here we go. Here's something. The A62 towards Toulouse, which is where? Here. It's in the south. The A62 is here. Agen and Cahors are the same way. Here's Agen. So that's good news. That's the D911. This A62 the other way is Bordeaux, the D911. And Mont de Marsan is the other way as well, which here. So we gotta be somewhere in the middle, right? I mean, that's logically how that works. Let's see what this road is. Pujols, maybe it's just the village. D118, so we can find that and see where it kind of links up. So D120 is right here. D116, D15, sorry, not 115, 110. Well, we gotta be around here somewhere, you would think. Sas. And that's to our south. Tough, huh? We're not going to lose too many points. That's the main thing. I just saw the D911 here. And it continues this way. So we were actually along that, not the A62. It was kind of facing the A62, I guess. And we were here. Villeneuve-sur-Lot. Very interesting. Okay, we lost 120 points. Not a big deal. Here we are in Eastern Europe. Probably Russia. Could be Ukraine. And it's neither. Which is good news, actually. It gave me such Eastern Europe vibes that I was sure of it, but it's not. Slovakia is where we're going to be. So let's put one guess down there. And keep looking. I guess it has Eastern Bloc vibes. Ooh, here's a highway with a sign. To our south is going to be the 65. Poprad could be the name of a city. 65 is here. Banska Bistrica, something like this. We gotta be somewhere along here, right? You'd think. Now we check the other way. The 65 towards Zilina is to the north, which is here. Vrutki is here, and Poprad is got a name change. I don't know. Where is it? I can't see it. So it's a little bit frustrating. Okay. We have a lot of signs which tell me a lot of nothing. I'd like to go back. That was a bad move. I wanted to just see what this said. Castiel, like a castle? Is that referring to? If that is the case, maybe we see that on the map. Like, you know. I don't know. I feel good about this guess. Let's go for it. We were a little bit further north here in Martin Zatorizia or something like that. Anyway, 20,003 is our final score. Let's just forget this one. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. 17th place. I'm sure we'll drop a ton. That's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe for daily Geoguessr videos. Leave a comment. Let me know how you did on today's daily. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.